Sana asks, is it permissible for girls to keep their head uncovered in home? This is a common question we get, especially from the subcontinent. They have this belief that a woman cannot sit in her home without wearing hijab on her head, though there's no one inside the home. And this is totally baseless. Not only that, they say if the adhan is being called, you have to cover your hair. If you want to recite the Quran, you have to cover your hair. If you want to go to the bathroom to perform wudu, you have to cover your hair. And all of this is nonsense. This is baseless. Any scholar who recommends this and says, oh, it's good, he is not a scholar, he has no knowledge. And this is why we do these programs. This is why we give lectures. This is why we would like to revive Islam truly and purely from the authentic sources, from the Quran, from the Sunnah, according to the understanding of the three favored and blessed generations of all times. Now, if I go to Pakistan, if I go to Egypt, if I go to Morocco, if I go to the US, if I go to Indonesia, if I go to any Muslim country or see a Muslim community, I'll find a lot of innovations. People worshipping Allah differently to one another. Is this Islam? He says, why is your Islam better than mine? I'm not saying it's better. We say that Allah has revealed the Quran in Arabic for the Muslims to read. Allah has revealed the Sunnah and preserved it for the Muslims through the science of Hadith, so that it explains the Quran thoroughly without any doubt to people. So why are you leaving the Quran and the Sunnah behind and following Tom, Dick and Harry? Where in the Quran or in the Sunnah that a woman is burdened by wearing hijab, covering her hair, to eat or to recite the Quran, or when the adhan is called? This is nonsense. Where in the Quran it says that she has to cover or wear something on her head in front of her father, brother or uncle? This has no relation to Islam. This is why we urge our brothers and sisters, come back to the original Quran and Sunnah. Come back to the original Islam. Don't go to Tom, Dick and Harry. Don't go to these called scholars who take your money and become rich. And all what they know is, Simon says, do this. And you blindly follow them. Islam is a religion of obedience to Allah and to the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's a logical religion, not logical without complying and implementing Quran and Sunnah. No, it goes side by side. And whenever there is a conflict, we go with the Quran and Sunnah. But almost 99.9%, it's always according to everyone's logic. It's a logical religion with the grace of Allah Azza wa Jalla. So this is nonsense. Do not listen to anyone that tells you, as a woman, you have to cover your head when the adhan is being called. Why? Show me something from the Quran, from the Sunnah, or from the companions, may Allah be pleased with them, recommending this, and you will not find such a thing.